Hi guys, in this video we're going to be looking at lowest common multiple, okay, or lowest common multiples. So two or more numbers may have common multiples. But before we go further, we need to remind ourselves of what a multiple of a number is. A multiple of a number is a number that particular number can divide without leaving a remainder, okay? So for example, 4 is a multiple of 2 because when 4 is divided by 2, you will have 2 and there will be no remainder. So 4 is a multiple of 2. So with that, we go into the topic, lowest common multiples. So two numbers may have common multiples, but the lowest common multiple is the smallest among them. For example, if we write down the multiples of 2, so we have 2 here. So the first thing we are going to do, we are going to write down the multiples of 2, and then we are going to write down the multiples of 3. What we are going to analyze here is multiples, common multiples, and lowest common multiples. So let's start with multiples. The first 12 multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, and 24. So these are the first 12 multiples of 2. But the multiples of 2 continues to infinity. Let's write down the multiples of 3. The first 12 multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, and 36. The multiples continue after that point. Okay, so we have looked at the multiples of 2 and we have looked at the multiples of 3. The next thing we're going to do is let's see the common multiples between 2 and 3. Remember, 2 or more numbers may have common multiples. So let's see the common multiples between 2 and 3. So when we look at the multiples of 2 and 3, the first 12 multiples of 2 and 3, can we identify common multiples? Yes. 6 is here and 6 is here. We can also see that 12 is here and 12 is also here. We can see also that 18 is here, 18 is here. What else? 24 is here and 24 is also here. So all these numbers are common multiples of 2 and 3. So they are common multiples of 2 and 3. The next thing we are going to see is the lowest common multiple. So if we look closely, we have, but the lowest common multiple is the smallest among the common multiples. So among these common multiples, what is the smallest? The smallest common multiple is 6. This means that the LCM of 3 and 2, or 2 and 3 is equal to 6. So this is just a brief way to introduce the topic. But if you are given a question to answer in an exam, you are not expected to use this process, okay? Instead, we are going to see how to solve the LCM of 2 or more numbers. Because if you have larger numbers, it will be difficult for you to write down their multiples. So let's see an example of how to solve LCM of 2 numbers. Example. Find the LCM of 24 and 30. So when you are given a problem like this and you're expected to find the LCM of 24 and 30, you will not write 24 here and begin to write all the multiples of 24 and then write 30 and keep on writing the multiples of 30. No, we are going to use a process of continuous division, okay? So we are going to be dividing them until they both get to 1. So let's do that. So here we have 24, here we have 30. So we look for the smallest number that can divide both numbers or at least one of the two numbers. So if we look closely, 2 can divide both numbers. So we start dividing with 2. So 2 here, 24 divided by 2 will give you 12. 30 divided by 2 will give you 15. 2 cannot divide 15, but 2 can divide 12. So we continue dividing using 2. So we have 2 here, 6. Since 2 cannot divide 15, so we bring the 15 down. 2 can still divide 6. So we have 2 here, 3. We bring the 15 down. Okay. At this point, 2 cannot divide any of the two numbers. So we step up. We try 3. Can 3 divide? Yes, 3 can divide both. So 3, we have 1, and we have 15 divided by 3 is going to give us 5. At this point, can 3 go? No. Can 4 go? No. So we have to use 5. So when we use 5 here, we have 1, 1. Okay. For us to get the LCM, we are going to multiply these numbers from top to bottom. So we are going to have LCM is equal to 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. Okay, so 2 multiplied by 2 is going to give us 4. 4 multiplied by 2 is going to give us 8. 8 multiplied by 3 is going to give us 24. And 24 multiplied by 5 is going to give us 120. So our LCM, the LCM of 24 and 30 is 120. This is the answer to this example. Okay, but let's try another example. I'm going to give you a classwork at the end of the video. I'd like to see your answer in the comment section. Another example. Find the LCM of 24, 36, and 90. So in this case, we are going to draw 4 lines. Okay. So we have 1 line, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So we have 24, 36, and 90 here. So remember, in the first problem, we started with 2, and we are still going to start with 2 because 2 can divide all 3 numbers. So 2 here, we have 12, we have 18, and 90 divided by 2 is going to give us 45. So we still continue with 2 because 2 can divide 2 of the numbers. So 2 here, we have 6, we have 9, and we have 45. 2 cannot divide 45 without a remainder. So we bring 45 down. So 2 can still divide 6. So we have 2, 3, 9, 45. At this point, 2 cannot divide any of the 3 numbers. So we are done with 2. We continue with 3. So 3 here, we have 1, 3. 45 divided by 3 is going to give us 15. 3 can still divide 3. So we continue with 3. 3 here, 1, 1. 15 divided by 3 is going to give us 5. At this point, we use 5. So we have 1, 1, 1. So the LCM is equal to 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. So what will our answer be? 2 multiplied by 2 is going to give us 4. 4 multiplied by 2 is going to give us 8. 8 multiplied by 3 is going to give us 24. 24 multiplied by 3 is going to give us 72. And 72 multiplied by 5 is going to give us 360. So this means that the lowest common multiple of 24, 36, and 90 is 360. So I'd like to see the answer to this simple classwork we have here. Find the LCM of 9, 12, and 18. It's a very simple classwork. If you understood the topic, solve the classwork and leave your answer in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video, share with your friends, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more maths content. See you in the next video. Bye.